and welcome again everyone. My name is Linda, I'm your in-flight service manager, and I'm proudly supported by a bit of a mixed crew today. We have in the rear of the aircraft Hannah, my fellow in-flight service manager. She is helping us out here from Auckland. And we have Miranda, and working beside me in the front of the aircraft I have Kate. And it is my pleasure on behalf of your team to welcome you all aboard this Air New Zealand Star Alliance flight. Civil aviation rules require that you comply with all crew instructions and signs while on board this aircraft. To prepare for takeoff, you must now stow your tray table. Ensure your seat back is upright, your armrests are lowered, your window shades are open, and your seat belt is securely fastened. If you're travelling with little ones, please be mindful of little fingers and toes when stowing equipment at your seat. We're about to explain the safety procedures for this aircraft. Smoking and vaping is not allowed anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Charging e-cigarettes is also prohibited. Headphones connected to personal electronic devices must be removed now. It is important that you give us your full attention, even if you fly with us often. Thanks team, to your safety briefing positions.
Items should be stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you.
If the seatbelt sign lights up, return to your seat and buckle up. Seatbelts fit low and tight across your hips. Keep them on throughout the flight. If you need to get up, simply lift the lever like so, or push the button.
If an emergency were to happen during takeoff or landing, tighten your seatbelts and place your forehead against the seat in front. Put your feet back and firmly on the floor, and hold your lower legs. If there's no seat in front of you, or it's too far away, put one hand over the other on top of your head, elbows on either side of your legs, feet back and firmly on the floor.
In Business Premier, sit upright, put your hands on your thighs and your feet firmly on the floor.
Taka here were almost extinct, Mr. T. We'll find you somewhere safe, like the Murchison Mountains. It's one of only a few places in the world where you'll find
Taka here! In the wild!
If you need some air, oxygen masks will fall from above. Place it over your nose and mouth and fit the headband. In Business Premier, pull down on this red tab before placing the mask over your nose and mouth and fitting the headband. Wherever you are seated, just breathe normally. Make sure you've got your own mask on before helping children or those less able.
Wait for me! Bye! There's now over 400 taka here thanks to places like Tiri Tiri Matangi. It's a breeding sanctuary.
You might meet a Mrs. T. Or a Mr. T. Your life jacket is within easy reach. In economy class, it's located under your seat. If you're seated in a sky couch row, you'll find it in your leg rest. In premium economy, it's also in your leg rest. In business premier, it's tucked under the seat. They're easy to fasten sitting down. Just rip back the tag, place it over your head, clip the straps together and tighten. Only pull on the red tab to inflate after you've exited the aircraft. For more inflation, blow into the mouthpiece.
We've got life jackets for all sizes, even infants.
If we need to evacuate the aircraft, emergency escape path lighting will show you the way to the exit. Your crew are now pointing out your exits. They could be behind you. Count the rows to your nearest exit. This green symbol will guide you to your exit. If we do need to evacuate, leave your bags behind.
What about Sanctuary Mountain, Maungatautari? Mr. T, where are you? Mr. T?
Just like our sanctuaries, smoking is not allowed anywhere on this flight, including the lavatories. Using and charging e-cigarettes is also prohibited.
Lightweight handheld electronic devices can be used at any time, but must be switched to flight mode first. Wi-Fi is not available on this aircraft, but feel free to use Bluetooth. Please switch to flight mode first, then turn on Bluetooth.
For more information, check your in-flight entertainment screen. And remember, cellular functions must remain off at all times. Ensure handheld devices are secured in your hand, in your clothing, or seat pocket. Stow larger items in the overhead locker or in a bag underneath the seat in front. If you lose your device in the seat, please call your flight attendant for help. For more information, have a look at the safety card in the seat pocket in front of you, or ask your flight attendant.
Janie, Air New Zealand's here. Kia ora, Janie. We can't wait for Mr. T to meet his new whānau.
I'll miss you too, Mr. T.
To all our passengers, feathered and human, thanks for flying Air New Zealand.
Let's keep working together to protect our beautiful Aotearoa.
So, where to next? Everyone, buckle up.
Thank you, flight attendants. Must now be stationed for takeoff.
stroke. For your safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Also be careful when opening overhead lockers as items could fall out. It's now safe for transmitting functions on your electronic devices to be turned on. And when you have finished using our headphones and blankets, please leave them on your seat to ensure you take all your personal belongings with you. Now, if you are connecting to another flight today, you must clear immigration here. If you hold a boarding pass or your bags have been tagged for your next flight, please exit the arrivals area through the door marked Connecting Flights and take your bags to the transfer counters outside the customs area. If you've not been checked through or had your bags checked for your next flight, then after clearing customs, please take your bags and proceed to your next airline to check in. San Francisco International Airport is now using automated passport control kiosks. US citizens and permanent residents, Canadian citizens or ESTA customers who have travelled to the United States at least once since 2008 are able to use the same and are using the same passport are eligible to use the new kiosk. If you are travelling with family members, anyone in your family must meet these requirements and all must process through the same kiosk. These kiosks are located to the right as you enter the immigration hall and staff will be available to assist. Travellers not eligible to use the automated passport control kiosk should take the signs marked visitors. The United States Agricultural Service advises everyone to declare agricultural items, otherwise you will receive an instant fine. This must be paid if you are allowed to leave the terminal. Well, we hope you've enjoyed your flight with us tonight. From all of the team, thank you for flying Air New Zealand on the Starlines network. Take care. We do look forward to seeing you next time you travel. Ngā te wā.